everybody, I'm Andrea.
And I'm Megan.
And this is Sit Down and Speak Up. Thank you so much for watching. This is going to be just a little episode to tell you a little bit about ourselves. Megan and I have been friends for like 25 years or over.
Yeah.
We were like 11 or 12.
Since we were allowed to like ride bikes out of the house.
And now we're like 34. Now we're 34. Listen, I've been loving my 30s. We're in our prime.
It's true.
Do you remember how we became friends? I mean, so we met at youth group at church.
Yes, we met at church.
But do you remember, like, the day we actually became friends?
No.
So we were on, like, a youth group field trip to Great America, Six Flags Great America. Is this ringing a bell? And you said something, like, we were away from the adults, and you were like, oh, shit. And I was like, oh, my God, you swear? And I was like, I swear. Yeah. I was like, and you know what? I don't even know if I did. I think I just, like, wanted to be your friend. And I was like, yeah, I'm cool. I swear.
Was that the day we recorded a song together?
I was like, yes, The Boy Is Mine by Brandy and Robin. That was the jam, y'all. That was the jam.
I'm not going to sing.
Me either. Ooh, so that's how we became friends.
And then we've been friends through middle school, high school, college, divorce, motherhood.
Yes. All the things.
Unwavering friendship, too.
Yeah.
I'm impressed with that.
I'm impressed with us, too. Yeah, which was so great. Yeah, no, it's true. So, looking back, like, we were both raised during the, like, purity culture.
Yep.
But there wasn't, like, a name for it. It was just, like, how we were, like, what we were in. Like, we didn't know that this was, like, some sort of unique period of time or whatever. It was just, and for I guess people who don't know, who weren't, like, immersed in this, in the 90s, the churches went, like, at least the evangelical churches went, like, super hardcore about youth purity.
Yeah.
Mostly because of the book I Kissed Dating Goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we kind of, like, took all of that in a much different way.
Yeah.
But I think it also led both of us to, like, young marriage.
Yeah.
And sort of, like...
Or at least feeling like,
then, like, young...
the guilt of it somehow.
Yeah.
You had stricter rules.
Like, in my household.
In your household than I did.
Yeah.
So I didn't feel as much of the pressure. But it snuck up, kind of bit me in the ass.
I feel like it did, yeah.
In, like, college, which was really weird.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, I think, like, I thought that I messed up or something because other people seemingly were fine, but they weren't.
No. Yeah.
I thought I did something wrong. It didn't help also.
So we both ended up marrying young.
Yeah.
And I guess I was 20.
Yeah, young-ish. How old was I? 23?
23 or something.
Yeah, it wasn't much. We weren't off by that much.
And then pretty much, so I was divorced at like 29. And
34.
Yeah. So it's funny because we're like really different people, but our paths went kind of the same way.
They did.
And
I mean, very different ways. But
very different ways.
Yes.
That's true. Yeah. The marriages went down in a different way. But I think still we both like came out of them like, oh my God, I need to like be me now.
Yeah.
And like, who is that?
Yes.
Exactly. Like for me, it was like...
You were excited for motherhood.
Right. For me, it was like, I am not going to like put any pressure on myself to like be a superstar.
Yeah.
At all anymore. And I'm going to be okay with being ordinary.
Yeah. Because that's what your entire marriage was based on before, was traveling and music and living the lifestyle of a rock star.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And mine was so structured and 1950s housewife.
Yeah. So
How did that happen to me?
Because you're like so loyal. You're such a loyal person that I think when you got pregnant, and then you guys got married later, I think that was it. Like when you commit to something, you're like, I'm a mom,
100%.
I'm a wife, I'm in. Yeah. But since you guys have split, I've seen you like,
because my identity was wife and mother.
Yeah.
And now my identity is back to being Meaghan.
Yes. Which was, and then mine, fun. And then I'm like finding an identity in being a mother. So it's like we have all these things to talk about. Being a mother. So it's like we have all these things to talk about.
Yes.
And a big part of the one that I'm going through is the change of religion, which we haven't even talked a whole lot about.
Yeah, no, we haven't.
And that's gonna be one of our episodes is change of religion. So some of these topics are like
very near and dear,
extremely personal, and then other ones are extremely personal to people that like we know closely.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And that's why we want to talk about them, because we feel like their stories should be heard too. Mm-hmm. So what episode are you most excited about and most nervous about?
We'll start with most nervous about. Probably the healing from divorce.
Yeah, you're like
cry. Yes, I am.
Yeah.
I'm like today fresh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I'm like a little bit I'm still nervous about that one, but I'm like 6 years out.
Yeah, exactly.
But it like still
it's
really heavy.
Yeah, it's a really long process.
Very.
Yeah. So that one
like I'm not I mean, I don't know if you ever like out of it. It's just like this huge part of your life.
So that one makes me nervous, and I don't know if this one might shock you a little bit. I think also not that I'm scared of it, that I'm excited for the transgender.
Yay! That's awesome. I'm so excited for that one too.
Because I really want to go back to school for social work, and I'd really like to be an advocate for transgender children and just give them a voice. People don't understand it.
Yes. No, I'm super excited.
So I'm excited to talk about some of these things. What about you?
I'm really excited for the diet culture versus health. One, because Dasha Gaitan is coming on the show. You should look her up, Dasha Gaitan. She is a Chicago woman, entrepreneur, stylist, badass. Instagram influencer. She's amazing. And she's going to come on and talk about body positivity. And then we also have Priscilla Dean coming on, who is a licensed clinical therapist, and she deals a lot with eating disorders. And she is just got this super positive vibe. So I'm this is the wrong language to use, but I've struggled so much this year.
Okay. What are you worried about?
I'm
not worried about.
I'm nervous about the blended families, just because. So I am a stepmom to an awesome stepson, 11-year-old stepson, and a mom to a 2.5-year-old. And so we are a blended family. I came into his life when he was 6. And oh my God, it's been such a journey.
Yeah.
It's amazing. We are in such a good place, but so much work to get here.
Oh, for sure.
And I guess I'm nervous because there are so many lives involved in a blended family. You have mom, dad.
Thanks for watching our first episode. We look forward to having you on this journey with us.
We have great episodes coming up. We're going to talk about blended families, exploring motherhood versus fatherhood, being transgender, diet culture versus health, what people of color need from white people, change of religion, our mental health crisis, social media and our relationships, healing from divorce and the weight of motherhood. So we hope you guys will join us for these. Buckle up for some heavy topics.
It's gonna be a wrap.
And to hear from other people besides just us. So we hope that you will continue to watch and that these episodes will bring us all a little bit closer together.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. We're done. In the can.